Hello, Orville Nation. Welcome, everybody. And we got some LATCHKUM tonight, and we're doing LATCHKUM for a good cause tonight. Hello, everyone. Hello, Yinsa. Hello, Maria, Tia, Kelly. Hello, Jack. Hello, Joy. And hello, everybody else who's in there. Hello, everybody. Oh, let me get rid of Maria. Hello, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the LATCHKUM. We grow together, guys. We grow together. How is everybody? Good to see everybody. Good to see Sci-Fi Joy. Let's see. There it is. Sci-Fi Joy. Oh, Anna Folkenstahl is here. Wow. We are honored. She's staying up late for us. Somebody else who's staying up late is Yitza. Hello, Yitza. How you doing? Story man Jack. Good to see you, Jack. Good to see you, Maria. Of course, from T and Telly. And hello, Nate. Better Nate than never. Hey, Nate, how you doing? Hey, don't put Maria in the corner. No, we could never put Maria in the corner. No, we never could. She'll just get out of the corner. We try it. Yeah, we got people. We got several people on this side of the pond tonight, staying up late. Awesome, good to see you guys. Who is ready for some Orville LATCHKUM? And Anna, of course, we need to have Anna back soon. Anna always is working on all this cool stuff that we need to see. We need to be updated on what she's doing. Oh, you're home with a bum knee. What happened? I hope it's not too bad. Hope it's not too bad, Nate. So you guys are wondering maybe. I hope it's not too bad, Nate. Let us know. If you guys might be wondering what LATCHKUM with a good cause means. So it means every once in a while we're going to be doing a LATCHKUM that involves somebody's it involves a good cause, basically. I don't want to narrow it down to anything. And today we're going to be doing and we're going to be doing we're going to be doing something else very soon for Jack, of course, who is in the chat. And I have him on my list. And hello, Alex. And of course, Jack, Storyman Jack, has a GoFundMe out there. And Jack, please go ahead and plug your GoFundMe. You have a wrench. Please go ahead and put in your GoFundMe, Jack. So we're going to be doing a couple streams for Jack next week. But we're doing today. The focus is, of course, for Drew, and we're doing tonight's LATCHKUM for Drew. Hello, Shadow. Good to see you, Shadow. Good to see you, Alex. Good to see all of you. Howdy ho, everybody. I tripped on a power cord at work, and oh man, I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. I hope you're going to be okay. Well, maybe you needed a few days off. Is it? but I hope it's not too serious. Good to see you, Shadow. And no, is it Yiddish? I don't think so. Um, it's Macklin from the Orville. And yeah, get well. So um yeah, Nate, be careful, man. So guys, today we're doing some Latchkum. And who is ready for Orville season 3? Who is ready for Orville season 3? Damn. Orville season 3 looks good. It looks good, guys. Did you guys see, by the way? Where is it? Let me go find it. Did you guys see, by the way? Did you guys see, by the way, the new poster that Tom Costantino revealed? Let's see. Where is it? Let me see if I'm going to put it up. And the new poster for season 3. Beautiful stuff. And let me yeah, it's for Hulu. And let me put that up. Let me put a picture of that up. And it looks beautiful. Yeah, the season 3 promo looks wow. The promo poster looks beautiful. Good stuff. Guys, when season 3 is over, you're going to have a whole different outlook on the Orville. I know, right? Maria Yitz is still up. He's hanging out with us. So is Anna. Wow. I don't know if anybody else is is in Europe, but thank you guys for staying up, Anna and Yitza. Yeah. Yes, you could, Shadow. It has been too long. But it's going to be worth the wait. I think season 3 is going to be a pivotal year for the Orville. Pivotal season. Green Lantern vibes. Yeah, I can see that. Wow. I love it. It looks fantastic. And the way they did the logo there with the beautiful stuff. Great job. Great job of the whoever worked on that. Yeah, very inspiring. You're gonna hang it up in your bedroom? I believe you. Yeah, it's awesome. There's 2 ships you don't recognize. You know what? I think it's just as good a time as any to take a look at Shadow's comment. All right, let's go over the ships. Let's go to the top. The top is the Orville, or a ship very similar to the Orville. Let's see. This one right here is the Krill. Whatchamacallit? The Krill fighter, right? Isn't it? I think. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. By the way, if I'm wrong, correct me, please. Because I noticed this, but I did not prepare it. This is the Kalon ship right here. Another Planetary Union vessel. This one right here, I want to say right off the bat, this one right here reminds me of that ship that destroyed the Krill ship. Let's take a look at that. Is that the ship that... how am I doing so far? You guys can just fill in if you guys... rival Union ships, perhaps. Yeah. So listen. So right here, this one right here, I'm thinking is you guys can see the cursor, right? You guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see the cursor. Yeah, this one right here, I'm thinking is. Oh, and I gotta check. I'm gonna check that right now. I'm thinking that's the one that those aliens who chased Ed and his girlfriend onto the planet and destroyed the Krill ship. And this one here, we don't know what that is. I don't know. It's kind of Borgish to me. What do you guys saying in the chat? That one. Oh, is that Mocklin? No, I don't think it's Mocklin. Shadow, if you're referring to this one, I don't think it's Mocklin. And hello, Bonnie. Guys, we're all over the planet tonight, guys. Not great. Hello, Bonnie. Good to see you. Taylor B. From down under. We assume those aren't two Orvilles. We assume we assume they are. Oh, is it Mocklin? Wait a second. Am I getting confused? Let me look. Hold on. Let me pull the seat. Let me. Is it Mocklin? Wait. Let me look. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, why did I get confused with the other one? Yeah, absolutely right, Shadow. Thank you. Shadow's on the ball. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. It is Mocklin. And so this one right here, anybody want to guess to what that is? We don't really know, I don't think. Union Fighter. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's two Union ships. And of course, Spiderborg ship. Yeah, that's the that's the feel, right, Anna? That's the feel, right? Yeah. Guys, please take a minute and a sec and share the stream if you please. Give a like. Let me just make sure I've shared it up. What happens when you don't stream for 4 months? I didn't stream in the fall, and people aren't used to you streaming. So, yeah, that's that's like the Razorback is kind of like the one that Gordon flew, right? Kalon Fighter, the spider looking thing. Ah, that could be, yeah. Let's try it. We're two kinds of spheres. Great cruiser. Yeah, I think the one on top is the Orville, and the other one, right? Let's see. Let's take a better look at that. The one on top looks like might be the Orville. The one on the bottom, oh yeah, because the one on the bottom only has two warp thingies. Thank you guys. Yeah, the one on top has to be the Orville. Looks, yeah. So this one is a smaller ship than the Orville, slightly smaller. Or wait a second, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a lot. Oh, this is what you guys are talking about, the fighter. Yeah, this looks like a cockpit here. That's what Nate was talking about. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that looks like a cockpit. This might be very small. Yeah, that looks like a cockpit. Good, yeah, good eye, guys. Um, Nacelles, yes, thank you, Joy. Thank you. Uh, warp thingies, I called it or something, right? Monster Fun Hunflix. um, that'd be cool. Science class vessels, says Maria. I know my spaceships. Yeah, Nate knows. Nate knows. Actually, the name of his channel is called Nate Knows, so he knows. Yeah, the one on top, most definitely the one on top, and it would make sense that they put the Orville on top, right? On the Yeah, that's cool. And very good. Yeah, that is Lamachlin. This is the Krill Fighter or Razorback, right? They call it. And this one, so this one's the mystery. And some of you guys are saying like a Kalon fighter or a Kalon smaller ship. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, a few works in a Hobbit. Yeah, monster Godzilla type episode. Um from each reality. Interesting. Interesting, Taylor. Huh. So let's see. Let me start off by asking this question, which I asked last time too. Uh, so first LATCHKUM question I'm throwing out to everybody. First LATCHKUM question. I'm throwing this out to you guys. So give it a catch. Give it a catch. Let's see. What character, what was the question? What character are you guys most wanting to see? Are you most dying to see in season 3? What character are you most dying to see in season 3, Alex and Nate and Taylor and Anna and Joy? What character are you most wanting to see? Is it Isaac? Is it Yaphet? Is it Dr. Finn? What character are you most wanting to see? I'm throwing this out there to have this LATCHKUM question out there to everybody. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Alex. Did we meet them? Kind of, but not really, I guess, because so Ed's parents were in that like second episode, right? Where they go to the zoo, but they weren't really them. It was like a manifestation of them that the aliens that the Caliban had prepared. But yeah, we'd like to see more. We'd like to see more of Mercer's parents. Absolutely. Yaphet says Joy. Good to see you, Joy. Yaphet, yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk later about what you guys think is gonna happen with Norm's character. I want to see how Charlie Burke, yeah, Charlie Burke, how Charlie being a new character fits in with the crew. Yeah, yeah, we're all very interested to see how Charlie. Um, which cat's my favorite? Oh, you have a favorite, I bet. I want to see Yaphet. Hello, Thomas Potts. Where'd he go? Hello, Thomas Potts. Good to see you. Thomas, what character of the Orville are you most wanting? I mean, most dying to see in season 3? Shadow says Bortus. Good answer, Bortus. What's going to happen with Bortus and Clyden? Ed's dad should be a retired admiral. Just from what we saw in that episode, well, you never know. But it didn't seem to me like he was a retired admiral, but he should be. But what about Kelly's dad, Alex? What about Kelly's dad? There's a lot of rumors out there that Riker is going to be Kelly's dad. Riker, Jonathan Frakes. Yeah, poor Yaphet and poor Norm. Troy Pacelli. I want Mr. Worf or Bortus. Yeah, Troy. Good to see you, Troy. Guys, all you guys have channels. Like Maria, Nate, Troy. Please plug in your channels, guys. And we haven't seen the Kelly family. We know she has a sister, and her father is a big shot admiral. That's right. We know he's a big shot admiral. That's right, because he was friends with Admiral Halsey, who helped get Ed she recommended Ed for that job. I want to see the character arc that corner piece Portis didn't get. That's funny, Anna. Guys, Anna has some amazing stuff on her channel. Anna, please plug. Let me just make sure. Anna, you have a wrench. Yeah, you do. Please plug in your website, Anna. If you don't have anything you guys want to plug in, please put in your website, Anna. Denise Crosby can be your mom. Interesting. You know who I'd love to see her? You know how I'd love to see be Kelly's mom? Lindsay Wagner, the Bionic Woman. She's fantastic. And they kind of look similar enough. Michael Dorn should, yeah. Michael Dorn should play a Mocklin. Bring back the mustache. Yeah. The mustache and the cigarette. Yes, guys. Oh, you guys want to check out Folkenstall? You see that in her profile right there, guys. You see that? That's some great cosplay that she has, and Anna has made weapons of the Orville and a uniform of the Orville for her cosplay. Fantastic stuff. We've interviewed Anna several times. But when we were presented with a square cake, we all want a corner piece, don't we? Yes, all us frosting freaks want one. So there's some people who don't like frosting. I ran into somebody the other day who didn't like frosting, Nate. Guys, Troy Pacelli. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Lindsay. Seth, make Lindsay, if you haven't picked one yet, make Lindsay Wagner. Make Lindsay Kelly's mom. If you haven't picked a mom for Kelly yet. He can play Bortus, racist, sexist, grandpappy. The pictures of the bridge show extensive upgrades. Oh, yeah. Oh, they certainly do. Why don't we put that up there? Let's see. Let's see. There we go. And let's see. All right, let's put this up. Yeah. Initially, we'll probably get used to this really fast, but when you compare it, there are a lot of upgrades. Let me just play that. There are a lot of upgrades. Troy. The middle piece, says Maria. Round cake. That's funny. Yeah, look at that, guys. That's great. Wow. That's beautiful. That really looks amazing. And by the way, let me put wait a second. Let me put up a picture of Ed and Kelly. Let's see. Let me put a picture of Ed and Kelly. So you can see Seth didn't put on any weight during COVID. He looks great. Where is it? Whoops. Yeah, Seth looks great. He didn't put up any. He didn't. Let's see. Well, there's this one here. This is not the one I wanted to put up, but well, here we go. This one, but this is not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for another one. Let's see. Excuse me. But we see here. Where'd it go? We see here. We see here General Halsey and Ed Mercer and Charlie Burke, Gordon, and two characters which we have not met before. Yeah, the round cake is funny. Get it or open just Troy didn't like frosting. Linda Carter, that'd be interesting. Wow. Yeah, the show getting canceled, guys. The show getting canceled is the show getting canceled. I don't believe it for a sec. Now, do we have to show up and support for them to get the money for season 4? Absolutely. But I think season 3 is going to be a pivotal year, and we're going to go boom into season 4 and 5 and wherever Seth and his crew wants to take the Orville. And listen, I was talking about it last year. It sounds cuckoo, but listen, long term, think Orville expanded universe. Think Orville expanded universe. Think don't be surprised in a few years if there's an Orville exhibit at Disney World. Seriously. That's Maria's channel, guys. Please sub to it. And check out Anna's and everybody else. Please put in your channels. Hey, Sci-Fi, a fountain pop machine in the print. Yeah, for the thing is though, yeah, that'd be great. The only thing is that Jay Lee is not on the bridge anymore. John Lamar is not on the bridge. It doesn't sound right. Scratch that. So, yeah, it looks interesting. You know what? Let's focus. Let me just blow that up a little bit. Let me blow up this guy. Let me blow up the aliens. Oh, she looks like. Look at her ears. She looks like she's Zelayan. Well, yep. Her ears and over the eyebrows. She's Zelayan. And this guy we haven't seen before, right? I don't think we've seen him. Unless, did we see anybody like him at the Planetary Union. The sweat acid whenever they're nervous. I read that wrong before. Sorry, Alex. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, it's not long at all. Now, listen, I'm going to throw this out there, guys. Brandon Braga is part of this team, and there's more elements. There's a lot of enterprise elements involved. Not just Brandon Braga, but David Goodman. There's a lot of enterprise elements involved. Remember when the Enterprise got upgraded to go to the Expanse, and it says New Horizons here, guys. So who knows? There might be a big storyline change. Wow. I don't know. Yeah, listen, I know you guys. There's a lot of several people said that some of the actors had mentioned that this would be the last season, but listen, and I guess technically they're not wrong until it's renewed. It's the last season, until it's renewed. But I think it's all just hype. So listen, guys, really quick. Hello, friend. After June 2nd, we are going to be reviewing the episodes weekly. We're going to do a reaction. We're going to do initial reaction and then probably a review. So we're going to do an initial reaction like the day of the episode of the new episode. And thank you for asking that, friend. Guys, sub to Sci-Fi Nation, one of the other great nations. Does anyone think a character may get killed off this season? Some people have been saying that Clyden might get killed off. What do you guys think? I'm way behind in the chat, huh? Isaac will sacrifice himself for the peeps. Yeah, well, Isaac can be brought back to life, huh? Okay, Alex is calling it now. Okay. And I'm going to be putting the link up, guys, by the way, just before, I don't want to forget, before it gets too late. I'm going to be putting up the link for Drew's. You guys all know that Drew, Supreme Heretic, his mother passed away. And the house that he was living with her in the house because he was caring for her. And apparently that the situation of the house and its finances, because his mother was not well. She did not. Drew was not aware of all the. She probably didn't want to worry him, and the situation is kind of dire for Drew losing his home because his mother was not well in many ways, and she could not communicate the extent to different kinds of debt on the house. And so Drew is in kind of in a dire situation here of this just happened 3 or 4 weeks ago. His mother passed away. And so I'm putting up the link, guys, here. If anybody can donate, this stream is for Drew. For Drew, we don't want him to have to, the bank take his house. He's obviously working on several solutions to it, but we are putting up his link. Until he can come up with a solution to it, we are wanting for anybody who can chip in and help, please do. This is the link, guys. Please check it out. The link when they set up the campaign, it was put up for a lot of money, so it might surprise you. But right now, what he needs is just what he needs is just to be able to stay in the house right now. He needs a couple of thousand, maybe maybe three $4,000 right now. So this is the link, guys. Please check it out. Help if you can. Thank you very much. And today's LATCHKUM is for Drew. And Jack, please go ahead and put in yours as well. And we're gonna be doing a couple streams for Jack next week. Jack's house almost burned down the other day, so geez. Kalen will put a Cylon and create a cyborg infiltrator. Clyden can go, says, Anna Folkenstall says, hello, says Anna Folkenstall says, Clyden go. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you, Tracy. Let's see. If anybody should be killed off, it's Clyden, says Nate. That's a horrible situation. Yeah. Hello, Core Matter. Oh, Max World Entertainment. Good to see you, Trey. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, guys, please. And Jack has his own situation, but Jack is asking people to take a look. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Lifetime Drama. Yeah, Clyden's probably got a lot more going on inside him. Hello, Aravac. Bass God 14, the best guitar player on YouTube. Good to see you, my friend. Bass God, please put in your channel. Bass God, please put in your channel. And of course, Eric Bass God is the one of the co-hosts for Retro Rogues. Some of the best content on YouTube, guys. You want to be subbed to that. Please put in your channel, Eric. Hey, Siobhan, how you doing? Good to see you, Siobhan. Damn it, late. You're never late. We start when Adega gets here. We can begin, guys. So we can start LATCHKUM now. And of course, Adega, you don't need to be here. But holy cheese and crackers. All right, so she is a Chilean, for sure. We were for you guys who are just jumping in here. We were looking at this picture, guys. And we were pointing out that she. So we see here Admiral Halsey, Ed, Captain Ed Mercer, Gordon, Charlie Burke. We see these two new characters here. They might be guest stars or reappearing stars. She is Chilean. Maybe she's a Chilean leader. She's got over the brows. She's got like Lara had and Tala, and she's got the ears. So she's definitely Chilean. And this gentleman here, I don't think it did. Guys, remind me if we've seen this race at the Planetary Union headquarters. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate that. Guys, if please do guys, please, instead of super chats today, please give to these guys, but it's very much appreciated. Thank you, Shadow. LATCHKUM, I refuse to believe that the Orville will be canceled anytime soon. If we watch it in the millions, Disney will feed it whatever it needs. Clyden can be accidentally shoved out of the airlock. Okay, that's funny. So Clyden can be shoved out of the airlock, says Shadow. Absolutely, guys. Listen, we will get as much Orville as we want if the fans show up. I deeply believe. I've never spoken to Seth, but I deeply believe, guys, that 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 this is really his baby. I mean, listen, he was Ensign Rivers. He wanted to play Ensign Rivers on Enterprise. And by the way, Enterprise is greatly underrated for many, many reasons. And Seth has some of the best crew from Enterprise working on the Orville. By the way, there was a great interview with David Goodman on on Rod Roddenberry's on Roddenberry Entertainment's podcast. That's look at it on my feed. Great interview with David A. Goodman. We want to try to get David Cabeza, and we might do the interview in Spanish. I'm reaching out to him. We will see if that's going to be possible. He's very busy, but I think it's time. I've had issues with being able to get my hands on the comics. I wanted a paper comic in my hands, and but this is it's gone on far too long, and we're gonna take care. We want to really do a nice review of the comics. Thank you so much, Shadow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. And absolutely, guys, the as much Orville as we're going to get depends on us showing up. If we show up, guys, Hulu, Disney, the Hulu, Disney, Fox entity, mega entity will give them the money they need. And what was I going to say? Something just got away from me. One sec. Oh yeah. The podcast guys brought this up, and a lot of us were thinking about it, but they were the first ones to verbalize it. And basically, what's really important is that if you are not signed up to Hulu, sign up like the day before or the day of the Orville. If you have Disney Plus, for example, you can add the Hulu package to to your Disney Plus the day of or the day before the Orville. This will let Hulu know that those people are coming for the Orville, and that is important. They've even suggested that if you have Hulu now, get rid of it and sign up the day, and sign up again. Again, thank you so much for that generous super chat, Shadow. Please, you guys are welcome to super chat, but I prefer you guys submit to Drew's GoFundMe today, guys. Thank you so much. Listen, this is Drew's. Well, it's not a GoFundMe; it's a Gives and Go. Again, this is the Gives and Go for Drew. His family situation of his mother passing away we want to just see he needs a little bit of support until he gets that straightened out. We don't want to see him out on the street and losing his family home. Guys, this is Base Gods. This is Base Gods channel where Retro Rogues broadcasts on Thursdays. Make sure you guys are watching that. These guys, no kidding, Base God, Eric Base God and Dave Beatty, one of the best cartoonists for DC and Marvel. What a team these guys are. And Eric is a film producer. These guys have been great content. Seriously. Dynamic duo is right. Thank you, Dega. Yeah, he can party until he gets here. Wouldn't that be something, Alex? If Renee was alive? Wouldn't that be something? She's probably the new president of the Planetary Union, huh? Before we had F. Murray Abraham. By the way, I was thinking we might have F. Murray Abraham show up again. Oh, thank you so much, Shadow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure I am sure you have. Thank you so much, Shadow, and thank you to everybody who was giving Drew a hand tonight, guys. Thank you so much. By the way, Drew writes for Bounding into Comics. You guys, I think, all know that. He's done a lot of great work at Bounding into Comics and continues to do so. Brandon Braga will swallow his tongue before letting this ship sink. I totally freaking agree with that. Absolutely. By the way, I hope someday we get to interview Brandon. I think he is a fascinating individual. hear him talk about I'm very very impressed when I hear when I hear Brandon talk about his work, about his work in Enterprise and other work. And Louise never liked Enterprise. It stays on Netflix long enough. I might. Yes, Louise. Listen. One of the reasons. All right. This is not a popular opinion, but I think that one of the reasons I so enjoyed Enterprise is because it took a good look at the roots of. It took a good look at the evolution, after First Contact. It kind of filled in the history there. I do think it's necessary. I do think it's necessary to fill in that history. I thought it was very well filled in. And I know some people are annoyed that this whole thing with the Vulcans, about how the Vulcans didn't help the humans enough. And at the same time, they're trying to shield the humans a little bit. And at the same time, the humans have to stand up on their own. All those different arguments, I think, are very important for considering about the human race going to space. And I think that the writing, I really, when you go back and watch it, especially compared to some of the stuff we get now from Trek, I'm not even going to go there, but some of those arguments, and even though some people complained about first two seasons, for example, when you go back and watch it, there is it's just a reality of humanity going into space so far away, their first Warp 5 engine. There's a reality about it. I think I really think it's quality stuff. I really think Enterprise is quality. Captain Archer is actually one of my favorite captains. And it's not popular. The crew, I think the casting for Enterprise is amazing. Anyway, I'm just going to talk up Enterprise. I love Enterprise. Yeah. Well, yeah. Listen, I saw something today that I'd seen before. Alex Kurtzman, a video somebody posted of Alex Kurtzman. I don't want to turn this into hate New Trek. I don't. I want to do that at all. And there are some bright spots in New Trek, but in general, it's not a good thing. But I saw something today about Alex Kurtzman talking about continuity. It was a video that was filmed a while ago, and he said, there's 50 plus years of Trek history. There's way too much to worry about continuity. It's impossible. He said it's impossible to worry about continuity about canon, and that's baloney. Actually, that's very indicative of him not being the right person to have the job. And of course, the new Trek we're getting is basically because of a big mistake, giving a secret hideout that contract. I do want to say that Prodigy, by the way, Prodigy is good Trek. And if you guys have not watched Star Trek Prodigy, and yeah, it's for kids and stuff, but it's not bad. It was very outsourced to the Hageman brothers, I think it was, and Nickelodeon, and they did a good job. Not only that, there was a rumor out there that Kate Mulgrew saw what was happening with Picard season 1, and she did not want her. This is only a rumor because it's only a rumor. I'm not reporting anything. But there's a rumor out there that she didn't want her legacy, kind of distorted, because she, saw Patrick Stewart's legacy was losing something. Yeah, that's Drew's Gives and Go. Please, guys, check it out. Let me catch up with the chat. Tell me more about that in private, Prophet. Yes, he is. Drew has a great heart, absolutely, and he's been through a lot. And he's it's not easy to take care of, to be a caregiver for so many years, for your parent, and being the only child. Hey, TWTG, good to see you. You know what? This is really not popular. Prophet, I agree with you. I did like the music, and it was very much and the intro with the Apollo astronauts and oh, I was going to say and Jaeger. And by the way, you guys know I had the chance to have a little correspondence with General Chuck Yeager. Very little, very little. Just very cordial stuff. Um, I I thought he would be, he was getting up there. Somehow I thought I would get to interview him, but he passed away unfortunately. Um, Fascinating individual, Chuck Yeager. Um, yeah, a lot of people liked how that picked up. And what I'm trying to say is, if you go back now and watch the beginning of Enterprise, I think you will find a new appreciation for it. Um, yeah, right, Alex. I am not my hard drive and my brain cannot amass, but that sounds familiar. That does sound familiar. What Alex is saying. Thank you for sharing that, Alex. Hull plating was a good idea. Yeah, and it would just end up, but it would just end up. Yeah, I think it was a logical. I think it was interesting. Absolutely. I've grown to love. Yeah, yeah. Um, I loved Enterprise, but the fact that Braga knowingly trampled the canon, knowing how important it is to Trekkies, made me see him as arrogant. The Zindi attack on Earth would have been the first. Yeah, there was. I see. I know what you're saying, Shadow. Um, Listen. By the way, talking about Scott Bakula, guys, the Popcast guys have put out an exclusive like a month ago. And it was about Scott Bakula, and it was about how Scott wanted to return for Quantum Leap, and NBC, right? It's NBC, right? Yeah. NBC doesn't want him to return. Really? Hello? I mean, like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. This is it. This a story needs to get more coverage. And the podcast guys, Shane actually spoke to Scott Bakula's representative, and there's a video about it. And we got to talk more about that. I love you anyway, PJ says Louise. Yes, we love you. You love you too, Louise. Um, yeah, I love the crew of the NX1. Absolutely. Profit. Here you go, Chucky. Um, yeah, he said impossible, but yeah, apathetic. He said impossible, but yeah, absolutely, Alex. Ah, I can't that little you guys know what I'm talking about. That little piece of video there of him saying that, just it makes your blood boil. It's like, what a mistake. What a mistake. You got to be, you cannot what you listen, respect is earned. Respect is earned, and I don't think that Kurtzman merited, getting the contracts he did. Um, yeah, you saw it too. Yeah, it was on. Somebody had reposted it on Twitter today. Yeah, hey, Alex, it's for kids. It's for kids. What I'm saying, it's not. It's not woke. It's there. By the way, there's an episode of the legacy characters, very well respected. I thought that episode, the legacy characters were all very well respected. There was an obvious absence of new Trek characters, by the way, in the legacy episode, with those older characters. but you remove holographic Janeway. The ship design is not Star Trek. It says, hello, Spartan. Good to see you. Some people have been liking Lower Decks. It's grown on me, says Arabic. I have there's stuff I like about Lower Decks, but there are moments where there are moments where and I know it's kind of goofy and stuff, but I have problems with some of the content on Lower Decks, and I know they're trying to be funny and trying to be like a parody. Didn't like the opening theme only because of the vocals, and it was a pop song. Yeah, for Enterprise. Huh? By the way, if you ever see the guy, what's his name? I forget what his name is. The guy who sings that song. Have you ever seen? He's been in concert, and he's like damn proud when he's singing that song. He's like, this is the songs from Star Trek Enterprise. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Enterprise theme song, but I like it, and I think it makes sense for as lyrics. And then TOS is operated singing. Yes, Brandon wrote some great episodes. I hated Enterprise until the 2009 movie came out. Then I revisited and fell in love with it. That's interesting, Shadow. There's several people who that happened to, by the way. And wow, I'm really behind in the chat. Let me scroll down a little bit. Yeah. We're gonna miss Dean Stockwell for sure. Prophet, we got to get you back to talk. I need to start streaming regularly again, and we need to have you back to talk. Just care how we don't. I had no idea. That's funny, Sean. No, but listen, but you don't. Because you have a new actress doesn't mean she's dating anybody on the show. But it isn't really Star Trek per se. It says, that's 420. It's just funny. Ernie Hudson is a poor choice to assume Dean Stockwell's role. I've chosen. Has he been chosen for that? I didn't know that, Alex. Is that true? Can you confirm? Is that like confirmed, Alex? Maria loves that song. Quantum Leap. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a woman. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Nate's confirming. Yeah. Wow. Let me find the picture, by the way, I want to put up. Let me find the other picture I wanted to put up of Seth and Adrian, of Ed and Kelly on the bridge. Maybe I'll just go to, hold on. I'll just go and pull it off. No, it's got to be here. Let's see. Where'd it go? All right. Well, I'm not seeing it right now. Hold on one sec. Give me one sec. One sec. All right. I found almost the exact same picture. Well, it's the same picture, but it's in. I'm getting this off of. Let's see. This is from Tom Costantino's feed. All right. Let's see. I don't know. That's not it. Wait. Okay. Yeah. So this is like. I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is. If this is Tom in the editing room. Hold on. But yeah, so that's a picture on the bridge of season 3. Look at their uniforms are different. We're not sure who that might be. Might be Tom, maybe not, in the editing booth. And wait, let me blow that up a little bit. So let's see. Can't really tell who that is. Look at the uniforms, guys. So the uniforms will look pretty dapper, huh? They're different. There's the black incorporated into it. Very, very cool. By the way, my prediction is, guys, at some point, when you go on away missions, all right, when you go on away missions, it makes no sense for the blues, the reds, and the greens that like to stand out. Like it's standard military protocol for not to have your the leader of your party be stand out in such a way. I have a feeling, and I got to start doing my Orville predictions videos before season 3 starts. One of my predictions is that when they go off on away missions, and maybe not going to get around this, maybe they don't get around to it in season 3, but that they all like the reds and the blues and the greens and the oranges, for example, all go to a gray or something, or a different color, but they're like do a more subtle color, and they're all the same. So oh, that would be very cool. Yeah, Kiefer and Donald Sutherland. That would be very cool. And John Cassar has worked with them both. That's very cool. That would be love to see that. Love to see Admiral Sutherland and Kiefer as a captain. Absolutely. That'd be cool. Best of both. Keep David. That's the problem I see. And even though Lower Decks is a parody, that's the big problem I see in Lower Decks. The behavior makes no sense. Not only that, let me say this: Star Trek Picard is fixed a little bit, but last year with Star Trek Picard 1 with Rafi and I see a really serious problem with how African American females are portrayed in some of the new Trek. All the way from Discovery to Picard season 1 to Lower Decks, I see it. There's a problem. I think, and they're trying to make them very rebellious. But with like Michael Burnham, the way she started out, I'm sorry, the whole thing with Michael Burnham starting the Klingon War, it makes no sense to me. Anyway, let's not even go there. Sorry, I'm not going to go there anymore because they could probably be there for an hour. Yeah, the uniforms are a lot more detailed. Does he not care about the bottom of his monitor? Yeah. Hello, Doc. Good to see you. Really getting excited about the impending premiere of the Orville. Really should get an animated series. Yeah, that'd be cool. The comics guys are something definitely to check out. We have to review them. They are nice uniforms. They are awesome uniforms. Adega, author and science fiction. Oh, I'm mixing it up. Saying it wrong, Adega. I'm saying it all wrong. All right. Author and science fiction author. No, wait. Doctor and science fiction author, Adega Outlaw says, they all go to red. It lowers the odds. Yeah. They all go to red. That's interesting. They all should go to something. Yeah, they all should go to like maybe like I don't know. I was thinking kind of like a grayish green, to be honest. Um, seems related somehow related to Gilbert Gottfried. Listen, oh man, I was doing a video on Gilbert Gottfried for my Orville predictions, and one of my predictions was that Gilbert would somehow show up on like on the maybe on the simulator or somewhere he would show up. He would show up in the Orville somewhere. That's very sad. Um, yeah, I'll put up a picture of her. I'll put up a picture of her, Nate. Um, they, they've corrected a few things, Nate, but like they've corrected a few things that they're not doing a few things that they were doing bad in season one, but the writing is yeah, wow. The writing is I don't even know where to go. The writing. So yeah, it's not better, I guess. Um, what I want to that, yeah. Yeah, totally Spartan. Yeah. Listen, I think listen, the Orville is Trek and it's also going further. And this whole problem is has been a this whole color uniforms and away missions has been a big problem throughout Trek for a long time, for 50 years. And they kind of did a little bit better at the end of Deep Space Nine and First Contact, where they all had the uniforms and just a little the gray, the black and the gray, and just like the little red for command and etc. Just at the collar and stuff. But this has to be addressed, and I think the Orville is going to do. Listen, this is the 24th century. We almost have this technology just to change the color of apparel. Um, they should all go to a uniform color when they're off. And I predict these guys are going to nail it this year, if not in season four. Oh, but listen, it's you know what? Listen, people. I agree. I understand, Alex. I think. I think that. I think that his age was overplayed in season one. Um, and there's a lot there. Listen, there's a lot of guys his age who are in great shape. He's in great shape actually for his age, and I don't know. I think that I think the age was overplayed in season one on purpose. Um, Plus, he was playing somebody who was 97. By the way, I really don't want to turn this into. Let me just say, eating batteries. I don't care how many nanites, how many Borg nanites you have in your body. Eating nanites, as a biologist, I will tell you, eating car batteries is not going to keep that. No amount of Borg nanites are going to keep a body walking after eating car batteries. I'm sorry. Terry Crews. Keith David play a Mocklin or Terry Crews. I would love to see Bill Murray. Yeah, wouldn't you love to see Bill Murray? Absolutely. And Gordon is one of the Ghost Pluses in the simulator. Hello, Nerdporial. Good to see you. Listen, this is a big question, guys. And tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think about this. Yaphet made it very clear that no, that's not my mom. That's like me and my brother. Well, that my mom is, but now me and my brother because they just They just split and become new organisms. The possibility is that Yaphet could split and be two new characters, and they could be played, who know, by two new comedians, for example. That's a big possibility. Or the other there's another possibility too. They could keep Yaphet around for a little bit because they have the technology. Listen, they only have to do his voice. They could probably get away with. They could probably get away with it. It's not like they're doing the what Star Wars did with Princess Leia with Carrie Fisher. They're just doing the voice. Hey, Resolute, good to see you, guys. Put in your channels, please. Resolute, put in your channel. Everybody else who has a channel, please go ahead and put it in. Not corrupt somehow. Humabot walking around. Yeah. Like Picard. Guys, what happens? Let me ask you guys this. It's kind of half of a comment, half of a joke. What happens if Picard dies in season 2? Does he show up like on the Cylon regeneration ship? If he dies, does he just wake up on the Cylon regeneration ship? I just had to make that comment. Sorry. I've been thinking about it all week. Have you watched Final Space? It's a perfect example of grace. Sorry for it. No, I haven't. While still having that terrible cartoon artwork. Oh, okay. It's a cartoon. Final Space. Thank you, Louise. I have not watched that. Start a curse of having guaranteed fatal levels of explosive plasma beneath each operating console. I had to reread that one, Spartan. Yeah, that's true. They all wore those jackets. Oh, and the cell phone batteries too. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, dude, that stuff is so poison. There's no amount of nanites that could protect the human body. What it would do. Or get extra funny profit. Adam Carolla to voice Yaphet. Interesting. I think somebody said that the other day. Was that you maybe who said that? That's interesting, Alex. Yeah. There's a lot of people who would you guys listen? That's a good question. If somebody has to come in to voice Yaphet's division, like the two new characters, what two comics? Well, maybe they don't have to be comics. What two people would you guys want to have voice the Yaphet's offspring? The new Yaphet, because there's a different organism. Please sub to Prophet, guys. Christian Slater. Wow, that'd be interesting. Christian's a huge Star Trek fan, and he's been off the map for a while. It'd be interesting if he was involved with Orville. That'd be interesting. I'd be up for that. Yeah, I'm really fond of the Avis. Listen, he could be a Q-like figure, right? He could be a Q-like figure, Alex. I agree with you. He'd be a Q-like figure that has appeared to the Krill at some point, and the Krill just accept them as their god. But he's more like a Q-like figure. And Resolute, guys, please sub to Resolute. Adam Carolla, because he replaced Norm as Death and Family Guy. Oh, interesting. Okay. Tara Strong. Tara Strong says Shalon. Let me just see. Who's Tara Strong? I'm not good with names, guys. I'm not good with names. Let me just check who Tara Strong is. Oh, okay. New Batman. Okay, cool. Teen Titans. Okay, I see who she is. Cool. Okay, Tara Strong. Batman, Teen Titans, doing voice work there. Christian Slater for Yaphet offspring. Cool. Okay. David Tennant, David Tennant, and Catherine Tate. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting, Louise. Brent Spiner as Avis. Listen, why not, Alex? A lot of people have been rooting for Shatner, but listen, why not Brent Spiner? He's got to be playing somebody. Listen, he's got to be playing somebody who's not the member of the Soong family. It's starting to get little. Yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Mr. Robot. Christian Slater playing a sort of Quark equivalent. That's interesting. Okay. Speaking about Quark, Alex and everybody, do you guys think we'll see Alex played by Jason Alexander again at the bar? Will we see George Costanza at the bar again? Yeah, no, that's interesting. David Tennant is interesting. Yeah, a lot of people want William Shatner. Oh, okay. Stop watching Picard. Guys, please check out we're here also to remember to try to help out Drew on his campaign. Okay. This is Drew's Gives and Go. His mother passed away a few weeks ago, and Drew had moved in with her, and he had been caring for her for several years, and his mother did not leave things in she was not able to communicate the state of affairs to Drew, and he was not able to prepare for anything. And she went rather quickly all of a sudden at the end. And we want to see if we can help him with that Gives and Go. It's like a GoFundMe. Okay. I'm sure we're going to see George Costanza again. Yeah, Drew. Yeah, Nate. Yeah, Nate. I really want to see. Nate. I really want to see. I really want to see a moment with Admiral Ted Danson and George Costanza at the bar. David Tennant is great at voice work. Really should be on the show if it's not. Yeah, if it was. Yeah. Think outside the box, guys. Who else could we get? Who else would be great? Who else would be great? Let me put up a picture of Yaphet. Who else would be great for? Who else would be great for? For Offspring. And listen, this is the picture. This was the picture on the wall. And this is the picture on the wall where Dr. Finn asks him, "Oh, are these your parents?" And he says, "No." Well, kind of. Well, like this is oh, yeah, I think she said, "Is this your mom?" Right? And he says, "Well, kind of. It's like it's me and my brother, because we." Yeah, this is a picture that Yaphet had on his wall in his. Idris Elba, interesting. I like that. I'd like to. I think I'd prefer to see Idris not. I mean, I prefer to see him too, not just his voice though. But that's an interesting suggestion. Cole Maney, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey would be interesting. I'm not sure if you'd be up for that, but yeah, that'd be interesting. That would be very interesting. Cole Maney. Listen. He's got a very distinctive voice. That'd be very interesting too. I could see that, Alex. I could see that. Listen, that's a great point. These guys are basically Odo. Okay, they can do anything they want with their bodies. They're basically like Odo from Deep Space Nine. I also think this has come up before. Yeah, you and this has come up a lot in this group. Um, we will. I think we will see, and obviously Yaphet does it. He was using the program then. He was using the as Norm when he came in as Norm on the simulator. But yeah, I think you will see them take human form, humanoid form. They might be green still. I don't know. Uh, and it might like wear them out if they do it for too long. Who knows? A Krill High Priestess. That's interesting, Alex. I like that. That's cool. I adore Idris Elba, says Siobhan. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that, Nate. Conan O'Brien. I do like that. That's a good suggestion. And like Conan's been freed up from a lot of his work lately, right? Because he stepped away from right. Slater can play a chatty krill weapons dealer. Trades with anybody for. I like that. That's cool, Alex. I think you got some great ideas in here, guys. I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Perhaps a humanoid form is the next stage of their evolution. Interesting. Interesting, Prophet. Yaphet Split could include Danny DeVito and Rick Gervais. Oh, yeah, actually, that's very interesting. Dude, Danny DeVito is awesome. Danny DeVito is awesome. By the way, if you guys take a look at Danny DeVito looks better now than he did before. Like he really taken care of himself. He has aged really well. Danny DeVito, man. And It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Kevin Sorbo, good character. Yeah, he would be a good character. Be good. I wonder if, and I would hope not, but I wonder if Kevin Sorbo is very vocal, political. He's very politically vocal on the right. I think the fact that he's very politically vocal, I wonder if that affects. I'm sure it's affecting him. I wonder if it would affect him on Orville. But he would be a fascinating guest star. Yeah. Yeah, he's basically doing it. Yeah, I think it'd be great. Yeah, Sunny East Philadelphia is great. Lucy Lawless, absolutely. That'd be awesome, guys. Yeah, that'd be Lucy Lawless would be great. I gotta say, last time you saw Danny DeVito as the Penguin, really? That was a while ago, dude. Tim Allen, but yeah, well, I could see why if you haven't seen much of his work lately, yeah. He's been doing years and years of It's Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Tim Allen. Oh, Chevy Chase. Listen, let me ask you guys this question. I so want to see a Spies Like Us 2 with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. Wouldn't that be, let me throw this question out to you guys. Raise your hand if you'd love to see a Spies Like Us 2 with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. Wouldn't that be awesome? I love the movie. Sorry, I had to throw it in there. Yeah, well, I'm more speaking about the fact how vocal he is. Does the fact that he's as that vocal, is that hurting him? I think it probably is. Yeah, his Prophet. Time traveling. Yeah, he's not that funny anymore. But I see somebody like Chevy Chase, if he's given the right script, I think can turn it on. I'm the only person on the planet. State. Astronaut from 1950s who travels to the future. Tim Allen portrays an astronaut from the 1950s who travels to the future. Interesting. Dumbo, Deck the Hall. Yeah, he's been in a lot of Matilda movies. Yeah, a lot of kids movies there. Yeah, Conan. I can see Conan playing one of those red aliens with the transporter capabilities. The Caliban, yeah, the Caliban. Um, being a complete dick. Yeah. I think we're gonna see the Caliban again. Who knows? We might have somebody. That's one of my. I gotta get on these prediction videos. Got to get on these prediction videos. I think we're gonna have I think we're gonna have maybe somebody try to do a jailbreak. Let's free all those poor souls in the trapped in that zoo. Guys, don't forget, if you guys are just joining us, we are doing this stream for Drew Supreme Heretic. Today is a LATCHKUM for good cause, and Drew is our good cause for today. He is trying to he's trying to repair the situation after his mother passed away, so he will not be out on the street and not lose his home. So the problem with Chevy Chase is he's burnt most of his bridges. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. I've thought a lot about this, Prophet. What if we, and it would be different, for example. If it would be different from a lot of other sci-fi that we all of a sudden in season 3 lose our Orville, right? And the very first Orville, and they're giving a more revamped and a new and revamped Orville. I actually think there's a good possibility that could happen, and we aren't looking at a listen. Season 3 could open up with the Orville getting hammered and maybe even destroyed, like, beyond repair or destroyed, and the Planetary Union gives them a new Orville. That could very well be. Sigourney Weaver, the Orville's AI. Well, I think Seth's sister is doing the Orville AI, right? And we should have Sigourney. They should have Sigourney be a guest star. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we'll get back? We'll get another Priya episode, the time traveler, Charlize Theron. You guys think we'll see Charlize Theron again in the future, and will we see her in season 3? Is a good question. Like to see the guest star Seth Rogen connect the two properties, shared universe. That's interesting, Alex. That's interesting. You even throw Joe Rogan in there. I'm just kidding. That's interesting. All right, let me randomly. All right, I'm going to ask for a volunteer instead of picking somebody. Anybody, raise your hand if you want to ask a question to everybody else in the chat. So let's do some traditional LATCHKUM. Raise your hand if you want to ask a question. Just raise your hand and go, and raise your hand if you want to ask a question to the rest of the chat. Let's see. Who wants to ask a question to the rest of the chat? Thinking the Caliban will probably take the side of Kalon. I think very well. Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead. Come up with a question. Just go ahead and think of a question and type it out. Anybody else who wants to ask a question? Raise your hand, please. Give a good Vulcan salute if you want to raise a question. And I think that's very likely, to be honest. I don't know why exactly, but I think it was kind of the Calvin. very friendly toward the Kalon, right? Hey Kai, what's up, motherfucker, sexy Kai? What's up? Thanks for dropping by, Kai. Author, science fiction author Kai MFS. And go ahead and plug your channel, Kai. Throw in your channel there. Go ahead with the question, Nate. Go ahead with your question. Anybody wants to ask the next question? Let me know. Raise your hand. So Nate is accepted the LATCHKUM, and he is putting out the next question. I mean, can always say Paul's race was this settings Vulcan equivalent. Made first contact with mankind. Well, second or third contact. Gotta count the movie. Question from Nate to everybody. So Nate is putting out this question to all of us. Do you think the Planetary Union will want to use a computer virus to eradicate the Kalon? It's interesting. What do you guys think? I have an answer to that in my head. I think it depends, but I have a long-winded answer to that. What do you guys think? That's a good question. Do you think the Planetary Union will want to use a computer virus to eradicate the Kalon? What do you guys think about Nate's question? I think they could do a virus, but wouldn't that be copying Star Trek and the Borg too much? My answer goes, so listen, these writers have been around the block for a little bit. They might go that way. They might put a twist on it. If they go that way, they might put a twist on it, so as to be different. And these guys, they're very imaginative. See what they come up with. And of course, Seth. When I say the writers, that also includes Seth, because we're doing, I think, the final, like Seth has been putting out, if I'm not mistaken, the final, he's been doing the actual writing, if I'm not mistaken, for season 3. Paul can, and he's probably bouncing ideas off, and they're writing. Well, you guys know how writers will work. Paul can handle mind wells with others. That would be interesting, Alex. That would be interesting. They won't use a virus, says Prophet. Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you. Hey, Captain Robert. Assuming you guys are in the same room. Idea for how to introduce a Borg equivalent: space pirates hijacking Kylan. Space pirates hijacking Kylan vessels, grafting the technology to themselves. That's interesting. That is interesting, Alex. Too close to Iborg, says Resolute Germ. Good point. What if they do a virus that gives the Kalons a sense of humor, which makes them laugh at every joke? All I need is jokes to defeat the Kalon. Yeah. That's funny, Prophet. And mind melting. Yeah, she's really good at snorting and mind melting. That's right. Let me see. Let me change the image up here one sec. And who wants to ask? That was a good question, Nate. So I think that if they do it, they will be. I think that if they do it, they're going to have to put a twist on it, because they don't want it to have been done before. One of the great things about the Orville is that they're very good at being innovative while having done, maybe the stories have, at some point, maybe the stories have been done at some point in Hollywood before, but I think they're very good at innovating even something that has been done and making it unique. So, I'm gonna put this image up again. So that's a really cool image. And yes, mind melting. Guys, next person wants to. I'm asking you guys in the chat. Who wants to ask the next question? Interesting. Interesting ideas, guys. Great ideas. Who wants to ask the next question? If not, I'll ask it. Profit, go. Throwing out that LATCHKUM to profit. Go deep. Profit's going deep for the pass. Yes, I know it's very American. Well, it's very North American when I'm saying profit. It's very American football. Going out for the rugby pass. So let's see what profit comes up with the question. So rather than assimilate, they convert others. I like that. We will convert you. Resistance is futile. Yeah, come up. All right. Think about your question, Prophet. No rush. So I'm going to keep talking meanwhile. So, okay, there you are. Do you think there is a dark secret about the Kalon that we don't know about? I think maybe the Kalon, you mean a darker secret? A darker secret, right? They had a pretty dark secret there already. But I like the question. I think maybe the Kalon may have humanoid organs buried deep in their circuitry. That is a great question, Prophet. That is a great question. We started to dabble in that speculation. I think we even mentioned, because I know because I mentioned it, that what if some of the Kalon biologicals, maybe like Kalon Prime, what if some of the Kalon biologicals downloaded themselves into the Kalon? And I think that's where I think you might be going in the same direction. Like they might not be completely artificial, right? That's interesting. Hey, Spud Boy. That's a good question. We were talking about it earlier. And will Yaphet live on? Well, we think there's kind of two possibilities. And just to answer Spud Boy, while you guys look at this question, guys. And Spud Boy, we were looking before at this. We were looking before at this picture here of Yaphet and his brother, which used to be his mother. And one of the possibilities is that they might split Yaphet into two other organisms, because that's the way they reproduce. And we would probably have two characters playing the two divisions of Yaphet. Or they might just have the technological ability to keep Yaphet around for a while and just do Norm's voice. So who knows? We know exactly what's going to happen. Guys, what do you think? Do you think there's a dark secret about the Kalon? What do you guys think? Go ahead, Steph. Go ahead. I think the Kalon's creators were the first humanoids to evolve, and every other race in the galaxy is an offshoot. All right, wait a second. I'm thinking the Kalon's creators were the first humanoids to evolve, and every other race in the galaxy is an offshoot to them, just like in Strike of the Progenitors. Oh, okay, that's interesting. By the way, you guys have heard JP's theory about the planet that Isaac stayed on for 700 years, right? 700 years was it? That the phasing in and out planet were the Kelly worshippers. He has this theory about them being the creators of the Kalon. Interesting. I think we may one day see a Kalon limping like in the black hole. That's funny. That's funny, Prophet. A Norm impersonation will ruin the character. Hey, Papa Cotton. Yeah, like somebody impersonating Norm, who's not Norm. Yeah. I gotta say, knowing how well this is a real possibility, guys. I'm not sure they would do it, to be honest, but I would bet that somebody like Seth, as talented as he is and knowing Norm, I would probably he might be interesting, and with they could obviously fine tune his imitation of. It'd be interesting to see what if Seth was imitating Norm Yaphet. All right, Shaban, go play some Red Redemption. Or the Kalon history is a lie, and if the aliens who created the Kalon dropped them out of the planet to eradicate all life, but you get around Asimov's law, they program them with a history of abuse. Yeah, that could be. It could be. They could be a total lie that they were enslaved by the creators, right? Good to see you, Spudboy. Thanks for showing up, guys. Don't forget to hit sub, and don't forget to hit sub if you have not subbed to our channel. I know I heard you guys. So I heard you guys finally got the housing, but you're still waiting for something, right? Go ahead. You can post whatever you want, Steph. Kermit and Daffy Duck have had new people doing voices over the years. Yeah, that's true. That's a great point, Kermit. And Kermit, that's a good point, Prophet. And Seth does a great Kermit. Seth does a great Kermit. Oh, I don't remember those. Yeah, but I've read a lot of Asimov. I don't remember. I've done so many things that I've done this like intellectual bulimia where I've just dumped all this information to be able to go pick up something else. And I've read several Asimov books and I don't remember them. Not really, not much. Do you expect them to dabble in the mirror universe type stories? What do you guys think about that? I would hold on. Let's save that as the next question. That's a good question. Let's finish up with let's save Alex's question for a next question. That's a good question. Let's finish up with this. What do you guys think about Prophet's question? Do you guys any other comments? Do you think there's a dark secret with the Kalon? That was a good question. Any other comments on Prophet's question? Dark secret, a darker secret to the Kalon? Oh, I'm sorry, Steph. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and post your link. If anybody wants to help them out, Captain Robert is a veteran who is waiting for his housing, and they're very close to having it now, but they have not gotten it yet. So they have not been greenlit and given the keys yet. So that's a good point, Spudboy. They may have asked Norm. I would think that knowing Norm, knowing what was happening to him, that there had been some discussions of where it might go. Maybe somebody like Seth would have asked Norm, his input even though they're going to have to probably make a decision. Or who knows? Maybe they made a decision while Norma's still around. Who knows? Um, there has to be more to them going forward about the Kalon, says Spudboy. That'd be fun to watch McFarlane. Yeah, let's go to Alex's question. Do you expect them to 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 dabble in the mirror universe? That's interesting. Okay, let's see. I want you guys to answer this question before I answer it. What do you guys think? Actually, Alex brought up a really funny point, which was, and this actually, once you said this, Alex, I could totally see it. It'd be fun. It would be fun to watch Seth MacFarlane overreact as Evil Mercer. That would be amazing. You're absolutely right. But what do you guys think about this question? Do you expect them to dabble in the mirror universe type stories? What do you guys think? I would really prefer them to completely stay away from a mirror universe situation completely, says Nate. Borders with a goatee, says Spudboy. I hate the new mirror universe story, says Prophet. Michael Dorn chewed the scenery when playing Evil Dwarf in DS9. Oh, that's interesting. All right, my take. More comments on this question, guys. More comments on Alex's question. So I have not been a big fan of the Evil Universe scenario for me personally. I thought it was interesting in TOS. I'm not crazy about the revisiting. I strongly dislike they went there in New Trek. I don't know. It's not, for some reason, I'm not crazy about it. I'm just not crazy about it. I think it's good as a one-off, but like when they integrated characters like Evil Giorgio from Discovery, it like just integrated her into everything, and like the Evil universe is integrated, and I don't know. I think it's a bit much. I think a one-off episode is fine, but yeah, that's what I was saying. That's kind of where I was going. Yeah, Kurtzman ruined the mirror universe concept. It was good for one-off. Resolute says, I don't expect it, but think it could work only as an over-the-top parody. Yeah, if it was, I see. Listen, I agree, and actually, and they did a slight. They did this with the whole Fallopia thing. They did a kind of a slight troll of that of Emperor Giorgio, on the Orville. If they did it as a parody and totally over the top, it could definitely work. You're absolutely right. They could do some interesting stories in alternate universes, but they need to keep moving away from the version. Yeah. Okay. That's a really good point, Louise. So they could do alternate universes, but it doesn't have to be this mirror evil universe. That is a very good thing. They could go like where Stargate has gone before about parallel universes, but it doesn't have to be this evil mirror universe. That's a great point, Louise. They need to keep moving away from versions of Trek. Yeah, it's a cookie cutter Trek concept. The dark mirror universe. Yeah, absolutely. Good point. Mirror Universe Yaphet, red-skinned interrogator who tortures victims for the inside out. It's funny. It's funny. They should snag John Delancey for an Orville episode. That'd be interesting. Yeah. I tend to agree with that, Prophet. It's the mirror universe, the dark mirror universe. It, it, yeah, it's very easy to go there. Yeah, and the writers' rooms in New Trek are just, yeah, they are not up to par. DS9 Mirror Universe is best universe. Everyone's a hammy supervillain. Yeah, that was fun. Um, Hello, Hollywood Jackson. I didn't even like it in DS9, says Nate. Wimpy Cabin Boys. Mirror Cabin, Mirror Universe Gordon. Um, I have a quirky. I'm going to ask the next question, guys. Um, I love the cheesiness. Yeah. Hey, listen, it could be like I think Resolute said before. They do it like really as an over the top parody. It could work. Base Guide. I only really liked the TOS version myself. Agree, one of his best and over the top parody idea. I agree on off his best and I like the over top parody idea, but disagree moving away from Trek. Um, at least in Dark Matter, the Mirror Universe were not totally evil versions. Yeah, it was just a parallel universe in Dark Matter where the absence of five created the absence of the character of five created different versions of two and three, right? Could be a different type of dimension where everyone is switched from male to female and vice versa. Oh, that's interesting. All right, I'm going to ask a question, guys. All right. My question to you guys, is, are all of Yaphet's people green? Or do they have different shades of slime? Are there different shades of slime? Or are all of Yaphet's people green? What do you guys think? Are all of Yaphet? Oh, Poffits. All right. Are all of Yaphet's? Ugh, I've been making a lot of typos today. Are all of Yaphet's people green? Mirror Universe Eyes, a cold-blooded mad scientist who experiments on lesser officers, turning them into cyborg and minions. That's funny. Hey, Hollywood Jackson. I think Yaphet's people are all colors of the Jello. That's his Nate. I think. See, I think Nate is right. My personal opinion is that we're going to get different shades of Yaphet's race. That's my personal opinion. Depends if Yaphet is on different worlds. I mean, to be diverse, he would have different shades. Red skins receive the most prejudice. Blue skins are royalty. Interesting. There could be some hierarchical structure to that. What color would the great slime be then? What color would the great slime be? That's funny. Damn that autocorrect. Yeah. This in this case, I probably screwed up. Or was it autocorrect? Maybe it was autocorrect. Thank you, Nate. So you can't laugh anymore for my typos. I know. Well, at least I don't talk into my cell phone because I don't want to use these. Maria. What if some of Yaphet's people wear dreadlocks and listen to reggae music? Where's Picard? I imagine all the Jello. I imagine all the Spudboy imagines all the Jello colors too. Yeah. 50 Shades of Yaphet. Yes, Maria is always thinking the same thing. Just kidding, Maria. 50 Shades of Yaphet. That's funny. They probably will, but I don't think they should even address it. Absolutely. Absolutely resolute. They shouldn't even address it. It should just boom. Purple Barney purple colored Yaphet person shows up. Purple skins are scientists, orange skins are artists. Yeah, it shouldn't even be addressed. Interesting. All right, let's take that next question. Prophet, what do you guys think? Will we see anybody in? Let's take that question as a next question. Will we see anybody? Will we see anybody? Will we see anybody in Prophet, in Yaphet, and Prophet's race, in Yaphet's race with hair? Anybody with hair? Any slime people with hair, guys? Any slime people with hair? Sorry, I didn't mean to say Maria. Do you think Yaphet's race can change color as a self-defense system? Yeah, that's a possibility too. That's a possibility too. Yaphet left his homeworld to escape life under an oppressive caste system. Interesting idea. They broke the mold. That's funny. No, I don't think so. Says I would think that they're so different. My personal opinion is that they're so different. I don't think there's any Yaphet's people with hair. I don't think so. I agree with Nate. Something him and kids could bond over. I'm Bortis. They both hail from frustrating, closed-minded cultures. Interesting. He could have tentacles. Well, he can't. He can have tentacles, yeah, because he. Hollywood Jackson. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Yaphet has showed several extensions of himself, right? There's more where that came from, right? He told Dr. Finn his groove on. And Hollywood Jackson is showing us all these possibilities for people in Yaphet's race. All right. Let's have we hit the 2-hour mark, guys. Let's have one more question. Who wants to ask the final question? Raise your hand. You want to ask the final question. And if we get two people are raising their hands, we'll go quickly. We'll run through them. Anybody else want to ask another question? Guys, this is Captain Roberts PayPal. GoFundMe. No, it's a PayPal. If anybody can help them, please feel free. They are still waiting. They're in the last step of waiting for their housing, for Captain Roberts veterans housing, and they just need a little more. They're waiting to get their keys. So if anybody can help them, please do. Maybe skin dye is taboo. Pretending to be different skin color, different caste is highly illegal. Yeah, he had tentacles before. That's how he pushes buttons. Well, yeah, he's got to push buttons. Exactly. Yeah, yellow face. Go, Alex. Go, Alex and Resolute. You guys got the last two questions. Alex, go first. Then when we're done, we'll Resolute. Go, Alex. No rush. Think about your question. It's more of a clean up the mess at this point, but any help is appreciated. All right, guys. Well, there you have Captain Robert's PayPal. Captain Robert and Stephanie's PayPal. If anybody can help, please do. Okay, so question from Alex is who would you like Gates McFadden to play on the Orville, I assume, and why? Good question. So who could Gates McFadden play on the Orville? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I gotta say, it's not impossible that she could play Kelly's mom. I'm just throwing that out there. There you go, skins. Yaffet's people, right? Engineer who hates doctors, an engineer who hates doctors. How about Mercer's grandmother? No, she's not that old, guys. By the way, Gates did an awesome. You know what? Let me show you guys have seen this, right? Gates gave us an amazing shout out last year. Let me play that. She was awesome. She was so let me just show that. Let's see. What a sweetheart. She did a great shout out for us. Let's see. Let me make sure you guys can hear this. Hold on. Let's play Gates on seconds. He did a really nice shout out for us. I'm sure most of you guys have seen this. Okay. So let's listen to Gates.
Hey.
There we go.
Hey, PJ, this is a shout out for you, baby. Congrats on those 2 new YouTube channels. We got Orville Nation, yeah, and we got Rotten Trekker. 2 hot ones, that's for sure. And I'm real proud of you. I don't know you, but I'm really proud. Because it just feels right to say that. And you know, in terms of your 3rd and 4th questions to me, I can't answer that. I don't know if I'm ever going to be on Orville or on Picard. I mean, who knows in life? I don't, that's for sure. Nobody's asked me, but then, you know, life is hard. You just got to roll with the dice. You never know what's around the bend. But I got to say, your 2 YouTube channels, they're probably rocking hot. Not that I know, but, you know, anyone with a name like PJ has got to feel comfy, you know? Congratulations, PJ. Take care. Bye.
That was funny. She was great. She was a sport about doing that. She was a sport about it. That was 2 years ago. Or more, actually. Yeah, that was like 2 or more years ago. That was great. Let me make sure it doesn't open up again. That was great. Anyway, let's get back to the question. Let's see. Wait. Let's see. We're here. She'd be great as a bad Merle. A bad admiral. Head of the medical division at Union Point. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'd like to see her play ditzy artist type, completely different from Crusher. I would see like Captain Robert. I like your comment, and it'd be interesting. But I would think they would probably want to make her a non-medical role. Yeah, I see. I think Resolute might be onto something about having her not play a medical role. At least not medical role in the Planetary Union. Maybe like Alex is here as a krill healer. Maybe because they don't want to. She might not be allowed to play such a similar role. Like it may actually say that in her contract somewhere. Well, Gates was found as a choreographer, so how about the Orville dance instructor? And by the way, guys, Marina Sirtis is the teacher on the Orville. Don't forget. Ed's therapist. Interesting. Interesting. That's interesting, Cobb. Ed's disturbingly hot mother-in-law. Listen, why not? She'd be great for Kelly's mom. I'd still like it to be Lindsay, but she'd be great. No, she'd be great too. She'd be great too. The Orville's previous captain. Ooh, that's interesting, Alex. I like that. Why not? I really like that one. Yeah. Yeah, once got fired from Next Generation. Fine lady, her voice is still so sexy. Yeah. Is she doing Tina Turner? I don't know. Was that Tina Turner? Hello, Kat. Good to see you. Yeah, we love Gates. Good to see you, Kat. Kat, by the way, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, you got a wrench. There you go. Kat, go ahead and plug your channel. Everybody, guys, please go ahead and plug your channels. Make sure you are sub to the creators in this wonderful community. Please go ahead and sub to Kat, guys. No, you know what it was, Nate, that I knew about Cameo before anybody knew about Cameo. So I have a lot of computer guy friends, and I thought it was great. It was a great guerrilla marketing tool. Well, guys, it's not really guerrilla marketing, but it was great. It's a great Cameo is a great marketing tool, especially when people didn't know about it. Oh, listen, whatever role you put her in, she would nail it. She murders him. Oh, as a guest star, Sirtis played a therapist again. Oh, did she play a therapist again? That's interesting. But in sci-fi, Alex, that's a good point. A Union Marine Corps colonel, interesting. As a seasoned captain, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Not an admiral, like seasoned cap. Yeah, like one of these captains who doesn't want to be an admiral, right? Like Kirk. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, she's the teacher. Yeah. Cheese pizza. Oh, that sounds good. Cheese pizza sounds good right now. What is Cameo? Cameo.com is a website where you can get a shout out from celebrities, basically, or sports stars, or yeah. Go ahead and plug your channel, but put in the link, Kat. You can put in the link. Oh, you're going to be going again soon. Great. Put in the link, Kat. You got that. You got a wrench. I like Gates. I like Gates being a captain. She could also play a non-human role, right? Alien bounty hunter who has been hired to destroy Isaac. Interesting. I can see her playing a scientist. This certainly hot comment came from what I said about the Trisha Helfer. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Um, all right. And Resolute, go ahead and ask your question. Thank you, guys. This is a great conversation. I almost hate to end it. This is Kat's channel, guys. We've interviewed Kat on Orville Nation before. Um, please go ahead and make sure you guys are subbed to Kat. They're going to start streaming again. She's an actress, producer, all kinds of stuff. Maybe a union politician. Okay, good question, Resolute. Will we see proper will we see proper transporters in the Orville, or will they stick with the shuttle? I think at some point, and I think they even alluded to it when they said, Ed says, "Oh, so transport's in our future." That might be called some teleportation, or they'll call it something else. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this question? That'd be cool. That would be cool. I was going to say something. Actually, Prophet, one of my if I ever get to do my prediction videos, because I'm so busy. One of my prediction videos, if you guys remember in TNG, how we might have. I'm thinking we might have a Moriarty type character on the Orville, off on the simulator. I'm thinking something not exactly like it, but something similar. But of course, they're going to make it. They're going to innovate. It's going to be innovative. But award-winning screenwriter, I can officially say, Kat, we must talk. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats. Wow. DM me a message, Kat, about that. And you tell me, just DM me on Twitter. Tell me what's up with your channel. Guys, don't forget Nate. Nate is going to start streaming again soon. What do you guys think about the transporters? There will never be transporters in Orville, or they will get sued by Star Trek and Blake 7. Nah, it's too. No, because there's already been transporting in the Orville. I think Prophet, but the question is, will the Planetary Union get it? Saving time and money. The reason Roddenberry cooked it up. But listen, they may have cooked it up, but it's a totally legit concept for the future, right? It'd be hilarious. And listen, when you talk about, like, if you think about Stargate, for example, it's not the same, right? But Stargate and even the rings, the ships, it's kind of a, it's a way to teletransport, right? It's very common in science fiction. It'd be hilarious if they did a black comedy episode exploring why transportation is illegal, too glitchy, a lot of ridiculous body horror. Awesome, Kat. Yeah, and Star Trek did not invent teleportation. Thank you, Kat. Mercer and Kelly, give them the cat dog treatment. Share just digestive tract. Oh, Alex. Gates McFadden could play a non-corporeal alien life form that creates its form from the simulator, and she comes out a highly intelligent. Oh, that's interesting. Intelligent villain. Yeah, it would be great to have her play a villain, huh? That'd be interesting. Have her play a villain. She's such a sweetheart. It'd be interesting to have her play a villain, right? I want teleportation to be real, says Taylor B. Yeah, Taylor. Listen, If teleportation was real, after the stream, we'd be having a meetup, and you guys would all be invited. Actually, it's been confirmed as part of an ongoing race and culture with its own planet. Sure stuff. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, please, you know what? Please share this channel with people who you think might like it. And just send them a link to be, hey, sub, guys. The more I wish I could do this full time. If I could do this full time, oh, you guys can't imagine what we'd be doing. If I could do this full time, like Nerdrotic or Doomcock, or well, I don't know, Doomcock might have a side gig, but some of these guys who are doing it full time, if we could do this full time, wow, we'd have. Can't imagine what we would be doing. Yeah, please share, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Maria. I think the Orville might get a controlled wormhole like the Stargate. That is interesting. Controlled wormholes. Absolutely. That is very cool. Very cool, Nate. Listen, their teleportation exists, but the technology that the planetary union might start using might not be the same as everybody. And like Nate says, it could be a controlled wormhole. The whole thing that kicked off the fly was a scientist trying to invent the yeah, that's absolutely true. Bring your own beer party. That would be awesome if we could all meet up right after this. All right, guys. In 15 minutes, go to your local transporter, right, and just plug the coordinates that I'm posting on Twitter. And it's a Chili's restaurant in New York, and maybe some of you guys abroad don't know what a Chili's restaurant is, but we're gonna go there and have a great time. Wouldn't that be great? If teleportation was real, we will all head over to Brittany, France to have some of the best damn seafood. Yeah, that would be fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. That'd be fun, Nate. Maybe this episode is also where you introduce Brent Spiner as Avis. Transporters unintentionally draw power from him, and I screwed up things. That's funny, Alex. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Maria and I collaborate on stuff, and yeah, we've talked about possibilities of what we could do if we were doing this full time, and lots of possibilities have come up. By the way, guys, make sure you're sub to Maria. Maria is gonna blow by me at some point in subs, but right now she needs to get monetized. She needs like 300 plus subs to get monetized. So make sure you guys sub to Maria and share her channel out. How do you know that you are not really Doomcock? Can you sing? I can't sing. And even if I could sing, I wouldn't say I could sing, right? Because I wouldn't want you guys to think I'm Doomcock. I'm not Doomcock. I could never do what Doomcock does. I could never do what Doomcock does. And my channel is very different from Doomcock. And Doomcock and I stream together on his channel. So definitely not me. Orville already has FTL drive that's arguably faster than warp drive, so it's not really needed. What if Cronenberg flies Canada to the Orville? I don't like chili. Yeah, but we don't actually have chili at Chili's. Just it's kind of like Southwestern. All right, we won't do Chili's. We'll do something else. We'll do Buffalo. What is it called? Buffalo Wings Steakhouse. What is it called? Buffalo. I forget what it's called. We'll do something else. We wouldn't be, or actually, right now, I would just because I'm not in New York right now. So right now, I would just go for some New York pizza, like classic New York pizza, right now. Alrighty. Fish and chips on the East End. All right, guys. Well, we are sayonara, Alex. Yeah, we're going to sign off. Thank you for joining us, Alex. Am I Harvey? Tacos. That's funny. That was funny. No, definitely not Harvey. I don't think I could even do Harvey. Watch me try and just nail it. I don't recall if Chili's even has chili. I guess it must have chili, Captain Robert, but I don't ever recall it either. Buffalo Wild Wings. Thank you, Bird of Prey, lurking in the background, coming through. Buffalo Wild Wings. Yes, my friend. And someday, Bird and I've been badgering Bird about this for the longest time. Someday, Bird, we're gonna pick our favorite Italian restaurant and we're gonna stream from there. Hopefully. I've been badgering Bird about it for like a year and a half. So if teleportation was real, I would suggest taking over to Daytona Speedway. Oh. Yeah, they do fish and chips, but not the same way. All right, guys. Good to see you all. Thank you so much. Bye, Kat. Thank you all for coming. And guys, awesome. Again, this is Drew's link to the campaign. Please check it out. And if anybody can chip in with Drew Taylor's Supreme Heretics situation, please do. If anybody can chip in to help Stephanie and Captain Robert until they're given their keys, please do as well. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Thank you for the wonderful, fun LATCHKUM, guys. Orville season 3 is coming. Let's. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Resolute. Thank you, Captain Robert, Base God. Listen. Captain Robert, I don't know if you put in your channel. Please put in your channel, Captain Robert. Make sure people are subbed to you. And Base God, Retro Rogues. Guys, please check out Retro Rogues. Please check out Retro Rogues, guys. Go ahead and put in your channel again, Retro Base God, please. Retro Rogues podcast is amazing. Thank you, everybody, again. Maria, Taylor B, Captain Robert. Yeah, Orville is not canceled. Not even close. Let's see. Who are we? Alex, Hollywood Jackson, Spud Boy, Kat, Nate, Stephanie, Prophet, Bird of Prey. Everybody who has been in here. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Shadow, Louise. Everyone who has been in here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a fun time. I really enjoy these. I'm glad we're starting to get back into the rhythm. Resolute, thank you. You know what? TWTG, thank you for joining us. Hollywood Jackson, everybody, guys, everybody who's been in here, Maria, Spud Boy, everybody just looking through here. I think I've mentioned everybody is in here earlier. Shadow, thank you, guys. You guys all have a great, great night, day, morning, wherever you are. Get ready for season 3. Don't forget, if you're not, wait till the day before or the day of and subscribe to Hulu or expand your Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus. If you have Hulu now, you might consider canceling it now and doing it when the Orville is ready on June 2nd or June 1st. That way, Hulu knows that it's getting subscribers just to watch the Orville, and that's going to help Seth get money for season 4. Later, guys. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Nate. I'll do it with you, buddy.